Oh, I am. All right, one of these days I will get that down pat. Today is not that day. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. I am your favorite Mindminx. This is the Mindminx Show, and we are live on location at Epsilon, the official sponsor of the Mindminx Show, located at 223 DeGraw Avenue in Teaneck, New Jersey. Behind the scenes, as always, the man making it happen is Mixvibes Radio. And I'm here with Lee of PLP, which I love. I remember. All right, so backstory. I got to meet Lee at the All Eyes on Me, the artist experience presented by Uniquely Coordinated back in late May. Late May. Yeah. And I remember thinking, like, I love when people come up with great names. And so your name is Lee. It's PLP, but it's Perfectly Productions. Yeah. And it incorporates your name. So I thought that was super fun and super cool. Yeah. So welcome.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah.
So I got a little bit of a tidbit from manager.
Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. So Mandy, I hope you don't mind that I'm saying your name. Sent me this nice little bio, and so I have my intern doing shout out to Brian, did some research also, and he found out you were born in the Virgin Islands. Is that true?
Yeah, the Virgin Islands. Yeah.
When did you come to the U.S.?
Well, ever since probably 2 years old. I think my mom was telling me.
Oh, so you're a little guy.
Little, tiny. Yeah.
So how was that transition? Do you remember anything from the islands, or?
Not that I could remember anything.
You're a little guy.
I was small.
Yeah.
I couldn't even really, couldn't remember. Just probably rocks and nice, blue sea and trees. That's about it. And a bunch of mangoes and then, that's all I was eating. So I can't remember, but I think about 2 years old, my mom was telling me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And you guys came up to New York City.
Yeah, we came up at first, our first stop was New Jersey.
Really?
Patterson, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then, we so happened to find a crib out in New York City and Queens, you know what I'm saying? And then I grew up in Queens.
Okay.
So, since then, I've been doing the music since then. So
it was super cute. So in your bio, it said that, you were banging pots and pans in your mom's kitchen. So talk about that. How did that happen?
That's how my mom knew she knew that I was going to turn into something really good and productive, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I was just going to my mom's, kitchen every time when she's cooking, and I'm just banging on her pots and pans, just making a whole lot of noise. And she's like, boy, go upstairs, let's go lay down somewhere, and so banging up all my places. And it was good, you know what I'm saying? But then she knew already from that point on, she knew that something was given, you know what I'm saying? Like a special gift for, the air of music and stuff like that.
Did you ever get to record any of that? Like, were they able to? No?
Not at my age, so
no.
Not
at your... All right, so let's do this. We
do
this on every episode. So how, if you don't mind, you said there's no topic that's off limits. So how old is Lee of PLP?
Well, I'm up there. I'm up there. I don't want to disclose it yet, but I'm up there.
There is an off-limit topic.
I'm up there.
Wait, does Mandy know?
Well,
is she
not. Yeah, she knows,
she's like,
but she's not gonna say nothing.
She's a good manager.
Yeah.
But don't worry, we can talk about it later. It's interesting. The reason why I always ask that is because a lot of these artists and actresses and actors and that I get to meet, they have accomplished so much. And first of all, you know how like when some people start doing a passion project or whatever, it just like ages them just from the. Yeah. I have yet to meet someone that I'm like, I don't believe that you're over 45.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe that you're over 35, like my guest before you.
Yeah.
She told us, I was like, nope, you look like a kid. There's no way you're 39.
Yeah.
So
well, sometimes some people, when they up in age, they, you know, you can't really see it.
Right.
They actually tell you. So when you're up in age and stuff, and then, you know, people just like me, you know, I'm up in age and people look at me like, no, you can't be there. When I tell them, they're like, no, really? Damn. So I'm gonna look when I'm. Yeah.
But there's not even any gray in your beard. Come on.
Well, I mean, you know, I try to keep it nice and natural as much as
I'm trying to get it. I'm so trying. That's all right. That's all right. So I also read that you got your inclination for music from the church. So
Yeah.
it's an important aspect. Talk about how church influenced your music.
Yeah, well, it's based on that, you know, for a very long time, me and my family, you know, we all grew up in the church. So my whole favorite thing about the church is always the musician department in that church. You know what I'm saying? And then everything else that's going on. And my favorite, you know, part of church is when they have, like, you know, concerts and union meetings and all that kind of stuff. And it's got different musicians from different types of church, different types of states and stuff like that come to one church to, be in a union, you know, unionized and everything like that. And you got these different musicians and everything. That's how I knew I fell in love passionately with the music. So from since the church days growing up.
And you just had an ear for it, though. It's not like you had formal training or there was any musical history.
It was no type of lessons, no type of, you know, teacher. Was, you know, I had pretty much, you know, people that I did, you know, look up to as far as the music and stuff like that. You know, our first guy, Andre Kelly. You know, shout out to Andre Kelly. Shout out, man. And you know, he was my first inspiration to actually show me how to actually touch a key. Okay. And actually make a sound. So yeah, so it was since then. So
how, of all the instruments, I do see that you are a piano man and a drum guy. So how did those two call out to you more than the rest of the instruments?
Those was always my favorite. My first top favorite instruments is the drums and the keys. And I first started with the actual drums. That's my first starts, and then I started to pick the keys up. Now, mind you, these is not lessons that was being taught to me or anything like that. This was just something like maybe possibly spiritual in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? So I just so happened to pick up keys. I learned that pretty fast because of the ear that I have. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed with that. So from ever since then, it was just, you know, ongoing.
And so ongoing turned into engineering. So how did that transition?
Yeah, it transitioned in a way that I started to understand the beauty of music and the business side of the music as well. So as time went forward, you know, I had to study more of the business part of the music, you know, in order to turn out, you know, good and successful. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of degrees in it. It's a lot of degrees.
Sure is. That's a lot. You know, I always am in awe of musicians in particular because all of the musicians that I get to meet, they do their own producing and engineering. And so it's very interesting. It's not like you just, you know, sing on your phone and then that's it. So it's definitely a lot of things. So by the way, everybody, I have a bunch of his music. Unfortunately, we couldn't figure out remotely unless we just play it in the studio to have it. But if Lee gives me permission, I could put a link with the video so that they can hear it.
Sure. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, of course.
So how much? So there's a lot of work that you did with different artists. Did you create their beats? Did you write their music? How do you incorporate yourself in collaborating with other artists?
Mostly is creating the actual music part.
Okay. The sound.
The drumming, everything. You know, the engineering. You know, the miking, the sound, everything. So it's pretty much the music part that I do with the artist when I'm working with an artist. And if they really a productive, nice voice from my music or from my beats or whatever, of course we're gonna take it another level up. So it's basically, you know, the construction of the, you know, what I can, you know, bring out to an artist in order for an artist to like it or not. You know, if they're gonna jump on it or not. You know? So that's basically what that is. All
right. Now, do you find that you're selling your music more than you're going that next level with an artist, or do you find that it's starting to be more of a collaboration?
It's pretty much, I put it like, I don't look at music as far as a financial, situation as far as me because of the love I have for it.
Okay.
Because even without any money or whatever the case, I can still continue to make music no matter what. That's something that's never gonna go.
Okay.
The money's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But making the music, and if you got that incline with it, that's never gonna leave. So, like I said, I had to study the business part of the music. To be successful.
And did you have anyone help you along the way with intertwining the different,
No,
facets?
not at all.
So all on your own.
Everything was on my own with the help, and stuff like everything was basically research. And as much as you can research,
wow,
then you can discover a lot of different things that would really grab your attention. So it's basically a lot of research that I've been doing.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's impressive. So do you mind talking about some of the artists that you've worked with?
Oh yeah, well I work with my boy Richie Falcon. You know what I'm saying? That's my number one guy right there. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of songs together and everything like that, which I create the tracks and everything. So it's Richie Falcon. Shout out to Richie Falcon. Also my boy Quill. Another shout out to Sha Maybach. All my peoples and stuff like that. And I got some upcoming stuff going on that we're dealing with artists that's getting ready, pop off and everything like that. So it's real good. Yeah.
So when you came to the All Eyes on Me artist experience, what was your role that night?
Well, I was basically looking for artists.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was looking for that next step, you know what I'm saying, in Perfectly Productions world to see how we can manifest things real good and take it to another level. So that night when I was there, I was like, yo, man, all these artists is good. And everybody was good. I mean, I was like, yo, man, I should have that guy, I'm gonna have that guy. Yes, I was putting out my cars, I was doing my grind and hustle. Yeah. And there was a lot of talent in that place.
So I did not have to ask the next question if you found anybody that you liked. So yeah. No, they were a great bunch of kids, which by the way, they're kids. They're super young with amazing talent. So
yeah. Basically, I'm just scouting. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just scouting.
Where are you going to scout?
Wherever there's the next, opening and the next events that's going on, showcases that's going on. I'm all over. You know what I'm saying? You could just see the PLP logo, the shirts and everything, the merch and everything. When you see that, then you know it's real.
The link in his bio definitely will get you to his merch, which, by the way, I love. Let's see if we could show your shirt a little bit. That's so fucking cool.
Just the PLP only and we coming in the back and stuff like that.
And we got his manager in the back also with a logoed shirt, so that's really cool. I only have the one, but now you have me thinking. Nah, I just like mine. It's okay.
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you.
So what? Okay, so my intern also found out that you were on 95.9, which is a non-fiction radio station.
Yes.
Do you recall? What was that?
Oh, that's my man, DJ Nasty Nas. Shout out to DJ Nasty Nas, man. That's my sponsor. I do a sponsor for him and everything at the parties that he do in Newark. So I'm telling you that he's nice with it. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And also basically I'm just moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get the next level.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
All right, so then let's talk about what is moving forward. You are did it just get released or about to get released, the Get It music video?
Well, yeah, the Get It video is out now. Everybody can get it out in stores right now. It's everywhere. Plus, the follow-up, that's the other album. That's the EP album. That's out right now. You can get that out in stores. Also, I'm working on a different type of things as far as Billboard. I'm looking to get another Billboard.
Another Billboard?
Yeah. The first one didn't work out really too well.
Okay.
But this time it looked like it's going to be a go. So, you can catch me. I'll let you know the place and everything like that where the Billboard is going to be and stuff. So it's a lot in store. It's a lot in store.
That's exciting. So, but let's talk about what else can you talk about? What else can you divulge? Where can everybody find you? That's one I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, well you can find me at Facebook. You can find me on Facebook under Lee PLP and also Instagram at Perfectly Production. That's Perfectly drop the Y LE_Productions. You can catch me at IG on there.
He had a great plan. How did you come up with your name? Because I think that's super. I'm huge on names. So.
It's funny you say that because my sister said the same exact thing. She said, how did you come up with Perfectly that nobody really used? I was like, listen, it's just, it just came up to me. It just came to me just like that. I figured to put two words together along with my name, and let's see if it could work that way.
But did you always want the name of the production company to be Perfectly Productions, or did that just that's what came to you?
It just came to me.
Wow.
Yeah, it just came to me, and that's where I had the logo PLP, all with my name built inside.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's pretty cool. What else do you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Well, we did all the homework shit. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We are going to talk about you. He's over there laughing at me. All right, we do this game where, and I know it was hard before, but have you thought about a celebrity? It could be any celebrity.
Okay, I'll give you a celebrity. How about my man Nas?
Oh, fuck. Okay, all right, we're going to do this. Okay, so we do a game called 6 Degrees of Mindminx.
Okay.
So now that you've said Nas, I have to try to, but you got to help me.
Okay.
Because I don't.
I'll try.
Okay. So, yeah, you're going to have to help me. Who has Nas worked with? Who do we know? Who did we do this? Mike, you got to help. You have not said 2 words this entire time.
You know me.
I know you. Okay.
Yeah. I got to meet Nas. He cost me my job. Remember?
Oh.
No, I don't remember.
Wow.
But for reals?
Yeah, he did.
Ah.
Oh.
Yep. Got me written up.
He lost his job.
It was worth
Nas.
every bit of heartache.
Oh man.
Did you ask him for an autograph at least?
Nah, I should. If I would have known I was gonna get terminated for it.
Now you have to tell what happened, man.
I was working as a security guard at Lenox Square Mall in Atlanta at the time.
Okay.
And on the camera system, I seen Nas upstairs on the roof deck in a corner. He was hidden in a Range Rover, but he was outside the vehicle. He was talking on the phone, and he was with guards, was security guard. It's a high profile mall, so there's always celebrities.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, that's Nas. I told my supervisor, and he's like, oh, it is. And he's like, well,
nonchalantly,
make sure nobody goes up there and we don't have any type of, incidents. And he's like, don't approach him, just make sure. You crazy? That's Nas. I went up to him. He was cool, down to earth. Gave me, shook my hand and everything, gave me a hug. He's like, oh, you from Queens? We started talking. Next minute I know, might come back to the office.
Oh my gosh! So he was nice to your face.
I'm like, no, but it wasn't him that filed a complaint on me. It was the supervisor was upset because I went against his wishes.
Oh, and he directly told you don't go up to him.
Yeah, and then it's like, aside from that, I mean, I was like, man, like it's you. That was like 2 of my favorite artists is Nas and Biggie.
And you got to meet him.
I got to meet Nas.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Wait, somebody made a comment and I can't see that far.
Probably said good for him. He got written up. I got written up, but I quit.
But wait, hubby's supposed to be on so he could read, and I know he's playing Pokemon right now, so thanks. Yeah, okay. And I bet you we won't leave because he's in the middle of trying to get something. So are you even going to see the comment? I said they wrote something else and I can't see.
Let's peek on it.
Oh, Mike's going to come on the other side. Dude, oh my God, are you going to show your face?
No.
Oh.
Really? Don't get that thing.
The last 2 comments. What?
Nas got the Dre.
So what's the next comment? Oh, another. What did it?
They said Nas, Mobb Deep. Who else they mentioned?
The Game.
Oh, they're trying to give me ideas how I could be connected. I wish I knew those people. Do I? But I did meet Mr. Cheeks last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I have no idea what he said to me.
That's my Queen's head. So
Yeah. I have no idea what he said to me. I just smiled like I knew what he was saying. It
Okay.
was too loud.
Yeah.
I meant to tell you that you do know they had filmed music in the past over 2 doors down from where we were before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Lost Boys.
Oh.
Okay.
So here's my best part of that night. So I got to ask. So I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite Lost Boys song?
It's been a minute. I forgot the name of the song. I forgot the name of the song, but it's their first one, and the other one was Renee.
Right.
I always like Renee.
Yeah, everybody said Renee, and I'm like, I have no idea who these people are until somebody played the song. I was like, oh, I'm that person. Yes, I know the music. I don't know your name. So, so that was a fun experience. So what else? Tell me anything. What's a Snapple bottle fact about PLP?
Oh, Snapple bottle box. That's gonna be iced tea. Iced tea. Iced tea. There you go. Also, I don't know.
This is all about you. All right. So if there was one, and I think I did ask you this before, if there was one of your songs that would be able to tell your story,
okay,
and that would be what you want the world to first hear, their introduction, what would it be?
What, the name of the song?
Of yours, of your music. That is the best introduction for someone who's never heard your music.
Oh, it's all of them.
It's all of them?
Yeah. All of them is definitely coming straight out of me, you know what I'm saying? Because, the passion that I have for the love of the music that I and mostly the ones that I create, you know what I'm saying? So it's when you listen to every song and all the tracks that I have and stuff, I'm telling you, it gives you a perfect description, you know what I'm saying? Of me, you know what I'm saying? Because not only do I do hip hop, I do jazz.
Okay.
I do a lot of jazz music, and I do, any kind of genre, calypso, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So
there's not one specific genre that you gravitate to?
No.
So it's
mostly part is jazz.
Jazz?
Yeah.
There was definitely a lot of jazz in the promo song that I chose for your promo.
Okay. Yeah.
So is there a particular artist? Do you find that you're influenced by, not influenced, but like did someone's music inspire you, or do you feel that inspiration may come more from like the engineering side? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel that most of the experience, I can give you name from name, but I don't want to get blown up in any kind of way. So, but it's a lot of musicians and a lot of producers and artists that I do, inspire me to actually push harder and forward.
Okay.
Moving the way that I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a particular type. You know what I'm saying? I like all kinds of brands of music. So.
But do you find that it like melds in to make what is the PLP sound?
Yeah. A lot of times I listen to a lot of the artists and their tracks and everything like that, and sometimes the ideas that's in these tracks gives me an idea. Like, wow, I said, yo, they got away with that. That's cool right there. Certain type of sequence sound from out of a module or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They it gives that good sound, good quality sound that when you hear it, it just automatically snap an idea like, yo, I can actually get that and put that and flip that in a certain type of way, and it's gonna sound with, it's a building process.
All right, so I have a silly question. So were you a kid that could beatbox too?
Yes.
I knew that. Yes. I knew that because I just felt like that's something that you would need to be able to do in order to hear that.
Yeah. A lot of times I beat on my chest and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's interesting. As soon as you said that, I was like, it has to be. Has it been a while, or you want to try?
My chest is kind of like in.
I tried. As his manager just shakes her head in the background. Wait, somebody else made a comment. I cannot see that bar. What's the comment say?
I can't really see it.
Yes, because you keep leaving live. All right, so come over here because I don't want to miss, especially if they have a question for him. Oh, thank you. No, what's that last one?
We said that already.
No, under that. Thank you for joining in.
J-Lo, Foxy Brown.
Do I? Oh, I can connect myself through J-Lo.
Wow.
I can. I did a Zoom interview with, I was a part of a Zoom interview with A-Rod while they were still engaged.
Nice.
Yes. So I can connect myself to J-Lo.
Nice. That's what's up.
Uh-huh. That was
Yeah.
exciting. I took
Yeah.
screenshots of that shit. Hello, everybody who's joining in. Lee's manager joined in, so thank you so much. I appreciate that. Jason from First Class Second Place. You went on his podcast, right?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Jason actually helps me a lot because he'll come up with these questions. Like, I'm a conversationalist.
Okay.
So like sometimes I'll be like, all right, what else do you want to talk about? Like we're doing today, because like I'm not a question and answer type of person.
Okay.
It's about the conversation. And he'll be like, why don't you ask this? So I did. I asked him one of his questions, like if there was a song of yours that you could, that's his question. He's like, you should ask this. So just so you know, shout out to First Class Second Place.
Hey, thanks for the love.
All right, what else? What else do you want to talk about? Come on.
I mean, this is your world. I mean, you know, I'm just
I-
here.
Any
you know?
projects you're working on?
Yeah, I'm working on some projects right now.
Anything that we could disclose?
Yeah, I'm working on some projects right now. I'm waiting on for this R&B lady artist. You know, I'm waiting for a call from her to see if she's ready, because I got a lot of good R&B instrumentals also. I'm gonna probably throw out to the stores some instrumentals, a whole 2-album instrumental soon,
Wow.
coming soon. So, you know, look forward for that to come out. Just straight instrumentals. Whatever artist that's out there that can actually mess with it, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
that's up and coming. And plus, hopefully we got the new one of the songs from the LP. We're gonna look through a video for that. You know, hopefully, you know, sometime soon or whatever. But other than that, you can just catch me at so much locations at showcases and stuff like that, events. Catch me there, or you can catch me.
How do you find out about these showcases?
Research?
Yeah.
Research. That's all it takes.
Huh.
Research.
Is there
That's
any
all it
artists you
takes.
want to work with?
I want to work with a lot of artists. I want to work with Jay-Z. I want to work with Nas. I want to work with Jadakiss. I want to work with all those artists. I want to work with everybody. You know, DJ Khaled, call me, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff. Rick Ross, all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
Somebody asked a question and I can't see that far.
What was he doing before making music?
What were you doing before making
You know,
music?
I was a regular guy working. You know, I was just a regular, average, you know, teenage growing up and stuff like that. And stuff moving forward. You know.
Tell
just
us
a
your
regular
story.
guy.
How did you get into music?
How? Like I said, from ever since I was small. From ever since when I was going to church, growing up through the church. You know, I just started put some creativity together. You know.
That's why I wish it was a time where it could be recorded. You know what I'm saying? To see, because that sounds so
The
cute.
difference, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something to that, and you know, and put it out there too. I'm gonna try and show people the creativity of music, and how they can just actually use the sounds that they have, you know, to create a complete sound of music. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm gonna work on that.
Do you ever listen
Yeah,
to a
I'm
track
okay.
and like dissect it? Like,
Yeah,
like, I know how.
I got a lot of those, man. I used to be so mad, man. Every time I put a track together, and I'm like, oh man, this don't line up with this, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna just dump it, or otherwise I just put it to the side and come back to it and work on something new.
Okay, at least you're
You know
able
what
to
I'm
do that
saying?
for
So,
yourself.
yeah.
Some people like hyperfixate and like never get anything done.
Yeah.
So this follow part of that question was, if you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
I'll probably be doing, just probably working somewhere, you know, if I wasn't doing music, or I mean, basically just doing the regular living the everyday life of just, you know, moving forward and just work.
So
just
there's
try to
no
live.
plan B with PLP.
I mean, no, not that I know of. I don't want to put into there's a plan B. I don't want a plan B, because this is it right here. This is
Good.
what I'm
Plan
gonna
A.
push
There
this
ain't no
right
plan
here.
B.
Right.
I like that
Yeah.
mentality.
There you go. That's my
Exactly.
man. See?
Yup.
See? There you
Yup.
go. There's no
She
plan
knows
B.
that's
This
always
is
been
it.
my motto.
Yep.
That's
There's
it.
no plan
No
B.
plan
There's plan
B.
A.
That's
all the way.
it. That's it. I'm looking to take this far as it can go. That's it.
So how long have you been doing music? Like professionally?
Professionally?
Yes.
Not till I started turning at teens, about 14, 13
Oh, so that's
years
still
old.
a long time
yeah.
ago. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
About
I'm assuming
14,
because somebody won't
13
tell me
years
how
old.
old he is. Yeah, I'm hyper fixating on that. All right, let's see. Emma said he likes Nas, but who are your top 5 rappers, dead or alive? And who is most lyrical rapper of all time, in your opinion?
In my opinion,
So
okay, the first
top
the first
five
top
rappers.
Five? Oh, the first top 5.
Dead or alive.
Dead or alive. Oh, of course, Biggs. You know what I'm saying? My shout out to Biggie. You know, rest in peace. You know what I mean? My shout out Biggie. Pac, rest in peace. Tupac. My first 2. Jay-Z, of course, my boy. Nas, Jadakiss.
Oh.
Top 5.
And who is the most lyrical in your opinion?
I think Lil Wayne. I believe Lil Wayne. I believe Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne. I believe Lil Wayne.
All right, so this is the time where I say I know those names. I don't. No, that's not true. I know some of the music. So what else? I'm loving these questions. Thank you. Did another one come in, or is that the same one? Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. All right. So what else? Tell us, like, if you could work with any of those artists, and you had to choose one, dead or alive. And I don't mean by, like, you know, when they brought Tupac back as a hologram. If you could work with any one of them, who would it be?
Just one.
Just one.
Just one, right?
I'll go to, yeah.
Just one.
And I don't mean a hologram. It'd be like they brought back whomever. Oh, this is tougher for you, huh?
Yeah, because it's so much. It's so much of them. It's a lot of artists I do really would love to work with. But I think I'll just put my whole on my boy Jay-Z.
Really?
Yeah, I like Jay-Z.
Intriguing.
I like Jay-Z.
Okay.
I like Jay-Z.
What about you? If there was any artist that
Let
you
me
could
down.
Halo, who did you want him to say?
I got so much
Biggie.
people.
That's
Biggie?
it.
No, but it didn't even
I
have to
think
be out of those people. Like, he
people-
says jazz. Like, I would have, said something like Nina Simone. Like, if I could work with any fucking artist,
Yeah, but it's just that.
that would be
it's-
Nina
See,
Simone.
it gotta be. See, I have to like understand it in a category kind of wise. As far
so
as
you have to
genre,
separate
you know
it
what
by
I'm saying?
genre,
If it's genre,
okay.
yeah. So if like in the jazz field, if I was to do some jazz music, which I have in the collection, I would work with Will Downing. That's my number one. Will Downing, my homegirl. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love her so much. Definitely Sade. I forgot her name. But in genre, yes. In
Okay.
genre. It's a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I can't put into the specs. I'm just so nervous right now.
Aw,
I'm just
don't be nervous. Finally, someone more nervous than me for one.
When I first met her, she was like, "Okay, but the microphone, like, how are we gonna do this?
Oh, okay.
Over this?"
Yeah.
Now, it's crazy because I've always DJ'd, like since '96,
Okay.
and my biggest flaw DJing was I couldn't speak on
Yeah.
the mic.
Yeah.
I would always choke. Because if I wasn't scared of it, I'd be all right.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And I told her, I said, "Don't worry, I got us. Let's go."
Yeah.
And I said, we're gonna sit down. I'm gonna give you, we're gonna shoot the shit, see how it goes.
Yeah.
We were gonna do. I remember our target was 30 minutes, and it flew by to an hour and change.
Nice.
Hour and change being the change.
And she was cracking up, and she was like, "That's it, it's ready, like we're done." And I was like, "Yo, we're in," and like I think it was like an hour and 15. I still got our first show on audio.
Nice.
And it flew by, and I was like, your nerves are out the window. Like,
Yeah.
Before I couldn't do this.
Yeah.
And right now, like, I kick in anytime that somebody needs help, or or sometimes you see me chime in on the background.
Yeah.
Or harass me.
Or harass them.
See, for me, it's as soon as the cameras and the mic are on, it's a totally
different world,
right?
Yeah.
And I remember, this is my motto: I can have a conversation with a rock. So, and that's what it is. I'm a conversationalist. So if you're a musician, there's lyricists. I'm a conversationalist.
Right.
And so please don't be nervous, because I promise you, I am always nervous until he says go.
Just go. Right.
All right, so I apologize for everyone watching YouTube, but I want to read these questions.
Add, and follow.
Add, and follow. Don't forget, what's your Instagram again?
My Instagram is Perfectly Production. Perfect is drop the Y, put LE_productions. And you can reach me at Facebook at Lee PLP.
And don't forget to like, add, share Mixvibes Radio, Absalom Studios, and of course, Mindminx right here. Okay, so let's see what the question is. Okay, so if you say Lil Wayne, is he saying Lil Wayne could out-rap Eminem? And he put Jay-Z over Nas. Why? Considering Nas killed him when they went head-to-head.
Oh, man. Ooh.
He's those are fighting word questions.
It went personal now.
It went super personal. So
wow.
All right, so I don't know what you guys are talking about, but let's hear how this pans out.
Oh man, yeah, you was right. Yeah, I was like, oh, hit me with that one. Dang, ooh, sorry, I was about to say damn.
You can, we can curse. We are cursing. Did you ask me that? We are a cursing friendly podcast.
Wow, yeah. But I'm not gonna go there. But you was right. You right.
Hold up. Where would Slick Rick fall in?
Oh, Slick
because
Rick?
my that's like my top 3.
That's your top 3?
Biggie,
Yeah.
Slick Rick,
Okay.
Tupac. I think you know.
Okay.
And as far as the greatest storytellers, I would have to say it'd be Biggie, Slick Rick, and KRS.
Okay.
That'll be, because like when they rhyme, you don't need a music video. You could see it and you visualize it.
Yeah.
My favorite Biggie track, I got a story to tell.
Yeah, of course. Big paint the perfect picture, man.
You know, he left us with a track with no video to it, but we seen it.
It's actually,
you feel me? Like,
yeah. Okay.
Do you feel it's a different experience and not maybe loyalty, but your admiration for these artists because you guys are from the same cities that they're from also?
Yeah, I mean, I say yes and no because I'm not from Brooklyn, but I love the hell out of Biggie.
But it's still one of the boroughs. Like New York City is its own world. And even though there's like 8 million people in those boroughs, it's still they are a huge representation of what that community is and that you're a part of. Does that, like as opposed to an artist who's from like Atlanta or an artist who's from like what's the artist that's from Canada that everybody is Drake.
Talking about Drake?
Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a difference between
Shout out
that.
Big Drake.
Somebody has a question. If you could be in any famous musical band to perform, who would you want to pick and why? Who? What'd you say? The Roots.
Oh,
the
awesome,
Roots are
man.
fun. Yeah. Do you want to know what I remember the Roots from?
Good.
What's the Marcus used to like watching? Yo Gabba Gabba. They were on Yo Gabba Gabba. So if you could be in any musical.
I was probably say Pharrell's band.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You forget about them. There's so many artists. You just don't think about them until you actually hear the name again.
Yeah.
He's
I
interesting.
love his band. His band is awesome. His band is pure awesome.
How about, do you like any of the funk, like what's the guy with the colored hair? George Clinton.
George Clinton.
I had the little funk era in my college years, and I swear to God, I have no fucking clue where I met those people, what their names were, where I was. Like that, like is a blur. I was just partying. Holy crap! My hair is like a blanket, and I'm sweating. All right, so thank you for that question. We have a lot of people that joined in. Is there anything else you want to say? Dude,
I just want to thank everybody for joining in.
Yeah.
Thanks for the love.
We're close to 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
Impressive. I always do that.
And he was just saying it.
Yeah.
You didn't realize the time.
No, and I like that because because I try to keep when we're in our home studio, we have a huge time clock, so I don't have to keep looking at my, I could just, so when I have to look and I was like, oh shit, because I'm trying not to be rude, but I got to keep it on time, and my engineer and my husband are doing a horrible job of letting me know how far along we're in. It's the summer, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Summer
hot.
vacation.
It's just hot. It's 100 degrees outside.
It's a super 100 degrees
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
Whew. So how have you been enjoying the summer so far? What have
So
you been
far,
doing?
so far it's good. I'm just so mad at people because it's so hot outside and people still wearing sweatpants. I'm not getting that. I'm still not getting that. It's too much sweatpants going on. Too much sweatpants going on outside. Hot, heavy,
All right.
100-degree weather.
Just to play devil's advocate, some people like putting the air conditioner at 50 degrees, and that's just too cold, so I have to wear a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
That's all. That's just play devil's advocate. Oh my god. Have you done anything fun this summer? Have you done any?
Yeah, I've done a lot of things fun. I had my son, for the last 3 weeks. We was chilling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we went to a couple of, barbecues and stuff like that. That's about it. A couple of fun stuff.
Are you performing at any live events or anything?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
But I will soon. I promise you guys I will. I promise. But not right now at this very moment because I'm trying to expand the flavor.
Okay.
Give people a little bit of taste, tease them a little bit.
And what if they want to get that tease? Where can they? Are you on the streaming platforms or?
Yeah, they can catch the platform. All you have to do is go into Spotify, Pandora, get it Shadi, or go to Pandora, Spotify. I forgot how it go, but you can catch it.
So
Catch it
where
all.
can we? Where's the video for Get It?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All you have to do is go to introducing PLP, and the video is right there.
Nice.
And plus, you can catch my video also on IG.
Okay.
So you'll catch it there too.
All right. So what else? Come on. Catch it.
What
else you wanna talk about?
We're gonna put a link to his video inside the description once you have that description ready. So just let them know.
Okay.
Once this show goes up, it'll have the link. Look in the description. You'll have the link into his music.
Nice. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
All right. Anybody else have any more questions?
I'm still fresh in the game.
You're still fresh in the game.
I'm still fresh. I'm still I'm still fresh. I'm still learning. And I just want to, encourage people. It's not hard.
I got a better question.
Wait, dude, are you going to forget it if I ask mine? Because I know I'll forget mine if you ask yours.
I'll let you go.
Thank you. Okay, so
I forgot.
Luckily it's the Mindminx Show. So if you were ever given the opportunity to do any musical scores for a movie, like, is that something that you were interested in?
Oh,
or?
yes.
Oh, yeah?
Very interested in that. I'm really trying to look into that because I really want to do that.
That sounds like it would be like an awesome next step because you're definitely about the sound. Now, do you write any of your music?
Yes.
So when you say you're waiting to hear back from this R&B artist, it's to sing your words.
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
Nice. So that's say them. All right. What's your question?
Okay. If you were to say, if you were to win the lottery, right? What would you do? Would you stray away from where you're at right now, or would you build bigger on your foundation and your dream?
Well, with the lottery, it's different. With the lottery, I'll invest probably portion of the lottery winnings definitely to the community. That's a main fact.
Oh,
and
that's
also, I will continue even with or without the lottery. I must continue to do my music.
But do you think that having that lottery winning would help?
Oh, it would help a whole lot.
Completely catapult it in a different
It would put the
trajectory.
finishing touches on everything. Yeah.
So if you did have that unlimited funds, what do you think that you would need for your team to get to that next level? Do you already know like what you feel is missing, that if you just had this one component, you could finish whatever your team is missing?
Yeah. I mean, sorry.
That's okay.
It's my team. It's just missing the correspondence. You understand what I'm saying? The sponsor. If you my friend and you see what I'm doing, you understand what I'm saying? Yo, Lee, hey, look, I just went and bought your music. Thank you so much, man. That's appreciative. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So yeah, that's what the strength I'm gonna need within this establishment right here, because you don't get too much of those. People will say that they with you, and at the end of the day, they're not. They turn your back on you when you really need them the most, especially. So
Yeah, they're always watching though.
Yeah. But
I get you.
I'm good with it. This thing is gonna blossom so good. I know it.
So have you given yourself timelines of goals that you'd like to accomplish, and have you hit any of them yet? Like, for instance, with the Get It video.
Well, I mean, yes, I have. I did some type of, I'm edited, they put my story in magazines in Virginia.
Nice.
And back in 2020 in Ohio, I'm in a magazine called Hot Shots in Ohio. Shout out to Brittany. Also Starter Magazine. I'm also in the Starter Magazine.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a couple of things that I accomplished. And
You've
I'm
got some check marks on that bucket list.
Yeah.
You also did something with 105.1.
Yes.
What did you talk about? That?
Shout out to Ahmed. Normally just to take my artists there to showcase, because that's basically what power industry does.
Okay.
They want to, get the next person out there, and they doing their thing.
Do you think that it was a mutually respectful thing, like, or do you know what I'm saying? Like, you sometimes feel a little intimidated when you see someone who's accomplished so much and you're still, working your way there.
I would never look at it as an impotent. Never.
No?
Because it would never work for me.
Okay.
I'm not that type of person.
But do you feel like they were open to receiving, you know what I'm saying? Or there were, like, do you understand the point that I'm trying to make? Like, some people just think that they're better.
Yeah, there are people like that.
Yeah.
But you don't want to fall into that category. You know what I'm saying? Because, if they feel that, they better than you in some type of way, it's up to the person to feel like, okay, you better be fine. Can't fall into it. You know what I'm saying?
But have you experienced anything like that? Or
I did.
Oh, really?
I did at one point. Yeah. And it was at the end of the day, I didn't feel good about it. So I just dismiss it. That's it. Yeah.
Not me. I'm petty. I bring it up every chance I get.
I mean, if you have to bring it up, but sometimes you just look at it, it's just pointless. It's just pointless. You got those that will understand, those will not understand, and then they will feel a certain type of way. Don't have time for it.
I have a good question. Last night I went to a friend's birthday and we went to a karaoke bar.
Okay.
That was my first time ever doing that. If you were in a karaoke bar right now, what is your number one go-to that you'd be belting, rocking your lungs out to?
My number one karaoke?
Karaoke.
That's funny you say that, because I don't really, I go to places to eat and leave.
Well, this was my first experience with karaoke.
Yeah,
and I was like, am I just going to sit there? I had even said to my husband, I was like, I should be home by like 12. I didn't get home until 2 o'clock in the morning because I was just having such a blast.
Yeah. Karaoke is fun, but I haven't really experienced that much of karaoke.
I definitely highly recommend go try it once. You guys are in a personal room, so you don't have to worry about people making fun of you. 'Cause I don't know if you can sing also, but I cannot. But I did rock out to Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses.
Nice.
That was that was so great. And I was so mad nobody recorded it. All right, so what else can we...
I mean, just expect for the finest. That's all I can say. Just expect for the finest. More to come. I have a lot in store. I'm definitely looking for artists.
Okay.
I'm looking for artists, singers, whatever you have.
Now, are you looking for a particular artist from a particular area, or are you just accepting any application?
I'm just taking all genres.
Okay.
I'm taking all genres of people.
Okay.
Because it needs to be expressed. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be expressed that way. If you're a producer, you're a producer. If you can produce anything.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So.
And if anybody who wants to put their hat in the ring, I see fire emoji, but I don't know. Okay, that's just like hi. Okay.
Thank you so much.
And they can reach out to you or to your manager, on Instagram. Can we give out her Instagram also? Moving on 906, moving _on _906. And great communication, I gotta say that I've had the best experience. Thank you very much. Got me everything that I needed. So
Thank you.
Thanks so much for coming. Does anybody else have any questions? Because I'm not gonna keep this man any longer than he has to. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? Lee, do you have any questions?
No, I just want to just thank you for having me. You know, this has been a real good experience for me. Thank you so much.
I hope so. Thank you.
And I'm hoping that we can, do this again.
Sure.
That's basically it.
As soon as the next big thing that
as soon
happens,
as the next big thing happens, and I'm gonna present that soon.
All right, so then we will be seeing you soon then.
Yeah, definitely.
Manifest it, put that out into the universe.
It's already out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so thank you so much for coming on. Everybody, thank you. It's a brand new week, so go own it and mind your favorite minx and join us next time.